Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Tasting at the Two. I'm your host as always, Chris BALDYGA, co-founder of Two Lads Winery, and I'm excited because we get to drink bubbles today. Bubbly, if you guys haven't been to the winery or if you don't know, they are core to the Two Lads mission. Sparkling wines, red wine production in our cool climate are literally the things that drive us to be better, to keep us up at night, make us struggle. So, and technically speaking, I think sparkling wine is actually harder to make than red wines. Don't tell the winemaker that. But I think that there are so many more steps in the process. Technically speaking, bubbly is all about the delicacy, right? The nuance, the details. Red wines can be so much more big and over the top and fun that I actually think sparkling wines are harder to make. So, between you. So at Two Lads, we have about 23.5 acres, 6 different varieties. We have sparkling Pinot Grigio, we make sparkling Rosé, we make crisp, then we also are making Blanc de Blanc, Blanc de Noir, and then we've got reserve cuvées, always something fun downstairs. Right now about 3,000 cases of sparkling wine on site. In general, we shoot for about a third of our production from the farm and from the couple of farms we buy from on Old Mission for fruit sourcing to try to make sure that we always have bubbly as a mainstay in the portfolio for you guys. So, and bubbles are fun. Honestly, don't wait, by the way, the next time I hear somebody say that they don't have any celebrations coming up or birthdays or it's not New Year's, we don't need you need bubbles. It's Tuesday, you're having pizza, there's a great sitcom on, I don't care what it is, you don't need an excuse, just drink bubbles, they're great. They're just wine bubbles, get in there. So, but for us, so it's all method traditional. We have a single bottling of something that's a collaborative project that we're trying that is a Charmander, a bulk tank fermentation, which is kind of fun. We're excited to show you guys that. But otherwise, we do traditional champagne method sparkling production where the actual second fermentation to make the bubbles occurs in the bottle itself. It's the old way, it's the hardest way, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but we love it. I think it makes for the most delicacy, the most nuance, the most character. So, we're gonna try them. So we've got 2017 Sparkling Rosé, 2017 Sparkling Pinot Grigio to try today. Our Rosé is 99% Chardonnay, 1% Pinot Noir. So the Pinot Noir is just enough to take the Chardonnay, which is the foundation, the core of that wine, and it adds a little bit of red edges to it, a little bit of kind of support to all that yellow and the kind of breathy, structured core that is Chardonnay in a sparkling wine. So, this is, so we tried these yesterday. I think it's even better today, actually, in trying it. So this wine has an almost, it's like electric strawberry. It's if you know what it is? If you had a big flashing neon strawberry in the background, like doing its thing, and you could scratch and sniff a neon strawberry sign, that's what this smells like. It has this almost gin and tonic intensity to it. The strawberries, there's a little bit of yeast, a little bit of that nuttiness that you get from yeast from traditional fermentation. It's really pretty. I'm gonna try it. So it's so much of everything that you want out of Northern Michigan Chardonnay and the Pinot Noir. You know, it's fresh apple. It's got a little bit of a bright, almost lemon citrus side to it. There's that strawberry, almost cranberry, astringent cranberry going on back there. And the texture is great. This is not a over-the-top sparkler. We've talked about where in the past where we think that some of the bubblies can be aggressive, where you drink a wine and you go, oh my gosh, there's so much bubbles. It gets in the way of a beautiful wine you've made. This doesn't do that. It's really well balanced. It's really pretty. That's fun. We're also gonna try Pinot Grigio, which is great. So, and this is iconic for us, the bottle. I think a lot of people know this wine by the bottle itself. It's interesting in that by having the yeast lay down on a flat-sided bottle as opposed to the champagne-sided bottle, it's a little bit better distributed and you get different yeast profiles from that breakdown process. So sparkling Pinot Grigio for us, I think is interesting both as an experiment in fermentation and sparkling science, but also Pinot Grigio. A lot of people have had Pinot Grigio, but not a straight 100% varietal Pinot Grigio sparkler. So we're gonna try that too. So it immediately calls to mind almost nutty, like a lemon tart, like a lemon tart with sprinkled almonds around the outside. There's also almost like it's like a Pilsner. It's like if somebody had a Pilsner beer on the back palate, so it's really fun. It's kind of fresh, bright. It's great. You've all had I shouldn't say you all, a lot of you have had Pinot Grigio. This is a lot of the things you like about Pinot Grigio, but kind of turned into the ×3 version for sparklers. So it takes them all and kind of boosts them up a little bit in a fun way. So let's try. So this wine on the palate, the moussiness and richness and silkiness is fantastic. This is one of the things that I love the most about this wine is texturally speaking, it's more round and more rich and kind of opulent than a classic, more acidic and laser-like sparkler is for us. And the fruits there, it's golden apples, it's a little bit of fresh citrus, it's some of that same, almost like a candied pineapple thing going on. Really pretty, this is fun. So both these wines are available on the website. As always, we've got Sparkling Rosé for $28 a bottle. We've got our Sparkling Pinot Grigio for $35 a bottle. You can check them out at toilwinery.com. You can also give us a call. Right now, we're running a deal where if you ship 3 or more bottles, you get that shipped for just $5, which is great. Unless you live within like 20, 30 miles, you can't even drive here that cheap. So, I mean, hey, it's a great deal. So, and also Wine Club members, you always get your discounts on top of that. Just sign into the site. We'll get it sent to you. It'll be great. So, thanks again. Drink some more bubbly, you guys. Have a great day.